And the Mayatla was off to Isabela, the final island we would be exploring in our sailing Galapagos journey. Join the crew of the Mayatla as we visit the Galapagos Islands. These unique, isolated islands have given birth to amazing creatures, birds and plants that you will find nowhere else on the planet. And inspired a young Charles Darwin, who created a theory of evolution, and we would never see the world the same again. The nice thing about Isabela was you didn't have to go far to find entertainment. As a matter of fact, it was right there where the boat was anchored. For this part of the trip, Andy and Jan's son and daughter and grandson came along. Mark and Terry took advantage of playing tourist, while Nick and I were on Santa Cruz making plans to fly home, sadly. It was hard to believe that barely a month had passed since we left Mexico.
Here we are at the Marinas Chiapas in Mexico. There's the Mayatla, the beautiful Mayatla that we're going to be sailing on in a little bit. Heading towards the Galapagos.
We'd had an amazing time. We caught fish.
Okay.
We had dolphin visitors during the night. And we had weather!
We had a bit of a brutal night, tacking back and forth against some stiff currents and some contrary winds, and after all night of sailing, we were probably only about 20 miles further than where we started,
and we had some equipment challenges. With no motor, we were now a sailboat only. Our excitement at seeing land soon grew to trepidation when strong currents and a lack of wind started sucking us to shore. It was the dinghy to the rescue. We did the countdown as we crossed the equator.
0, equator, sail!
And we became shellbacks.
Yep, we got a gale and the guys got a name. So they're just running a jib and jigger.
And checked into San Cristobal, the first of our Galapagos Islands. Isabela is the largest of the Galapagos Islands, 4 times the size of Santa Cruz, and it is definitely the wildest and the least habitated. Snorkeling is excellent here, and you'll find many places you can go either by boat tour or just walk. To not snorkel in Isabela would be to not see the island. Tours are relatively inexpensive and will often include several spots to snorkel in. But you'll find lots of things to do ashore. This cave was discovered a few years ago when somebody accidentally almost fell in. Now it offers not only a good adventure, but a good insight into the formation of these islands and their volcanic births. You'll see some interesting mineral deposits and some bones. Even if you don't snorkel, taking a boat trip will get you out on the water and seeing some things that you're just going to miss out. Like these little guys, the Galapagos penguins. You'll see lots of turtles in the water You'll also see lots of tortoise on shore. Isabela has the most giant tortoise of all the islands. 45 minutes from Port Villamy is Los Tuneles. This is a top spot to see sharks, rays, penguins. The volcanic rock is home to all kinds of fish. You could spend hours exploring this wonderful place. Look at all these caves and creatures. You might even be lucky and see a seahorse. Yeehaw! And of course, the Galapagos sharks. These guys are pretty safe in the daytime because they tend to sleep and hunt at night, but you can see this guy's getting a little antsy. Perhaps it's time to retreat. Isabela is beautiful. There's so many different opportunities for you to explore. Go check out the pink flamingos. A hike to Sierra Negra will show you the true workings of a volcano. Isabela is one of the world's most active volcano sites, and evidence of this is everywhere in the rocks around you. If walking's not your thing, you can go horseback riding. And keep your eyes peeled for the endemic plants you will see here. One site not to be missed is the Wall of Tears. It was built by prisoners during Isabela's time as a penal colony. There's lots to do and explore in Isabela. Port Villamy, beaches, wildlife. Every day's an adventure here. Trip on this beautiful yacht, and I am so stoked to be here. You have no idea. It's been a hell of a trip.
Okay, so this is it, the last few hours. Are you feeling sad? I'm feeling sad. 45-minute cab ride, and now we're on this little ferry. It's going to take us to the airport, and it's going to be adios. And hola to Quito.
Hola, Quito.
And so our trip has come to an end. But a part of me still walks the beaches of the Galapagos. And I know that we'll be back again. Thanks for following along with our adventures. In our next video, we visit Quito on our way home.